Welcome back. In the previous video, we have seen what is a package and what are the different types of packages. Like we have user-defined package and we have inbuilt packages. And we have seen how we can define a package using the keyword called package. In this video, we are going to see how we can access a package. So think that you're writing a program where you need to access a package. So how this could be done? So we are going to see right away. Okay. So normally there are three ways by which you can access a package into your program. Let us see what it is. The first one is you can use a statement called import. So import, then you have to give the package name dot star. So when you give this, which is going to import all the classes in the package. The package stands for the package name. So when I write import, let me replace package with a dot star. So when I write like this, which is going to import all the classes in the package called. So the second way is you can give import package dot class name. So in this case, we are not importing the complete package. We are just giving the class name. We are just importing a particular class in a given package. Next one is we are not importing any class or we are not importing any package. We just give a fully qualified name wherever we want to make use of a class. So if you want to make use of a class, wherever you want to make use it, you have to just give the fully qualified name. That obviously starts with the package name. So let us see the first one, which is no using package name dot star. So as we just seen, if you use star, then all the classes and interfaces of this package will be accessible to your program, but not the sub package. Let me repeat. When you use the first case, the first method. So if you think that your class, not the class, your package is A. So when you give A dot star, obviously you have to give an import statement. So when I give this, what happened? Which is going to import all the classes in the package. Package is nothing but the container. So whatever the classes are available in this package, everything will be available for your program. So normally we use import keyword. This is used to make the classes and interfaces of another package accessible to the current package, which can be a package or which can be a class. Okay. So let us see a small example where we are going to import the package in another package. So you could see a package called pack. This is a package name. Package is a keyword where I've got a class called a, and there's a method called msg, which is going to print a hello message. And this is what my second package, and the package name is mypack. I've imported pack dot star. Look at this. What is pack? Pack is a package. I'm going to import dot star. That means I'm going to import the entire class. How many ever the classes are there? So every classes we are going to import with this. So this is what the main method where I've created an object of the class A. Look at this. Using this, I will use this method. What is the method? Method is to print a hello message. So I'll be getting the output as hello. So this is one way of doing it. So let us see the second way where I'm going to import a particular class. I'm not importing the entire package. The only class which I require, I'll be importing. So let us see how this is done. So we can see a class. You can see a class called A. This is a part of a package called A. Look at this. We have a package and pack where you have a class called A. Right. Now let us go to the second package where I named it as my pack. So I've taken import pack dot a. What is pack? Pack is the package of another package dot a. So in this pack, there is a class called a. I'm just importing only one class. So if you look at pack, at this stage, the pack has got one class. Let us assume that the package called pack has got many classes. So when I write like this, import pack dot a, so I'll be importing only one class. Let me explain. Think that it has got another class called b. This is class b, where it has got some methods. So we are not worried what is inside that method. So now when I write import pack dot a, so I'll be importing only this class. If I don't use this, what happen? If I replace a with star, what happen? I'll be importing the entire package. That means I'll be importing class A as well as class B. Rest is same. I've taken a class called B, where I've got my main method. I'll be creating an object of class A. So this is what my class A. Using object, I'll be accessing the method called MSG. Fine. So whichever the class you need, just import it. We are not importing the entire package, and we are done with this. And finally, what is going to be the output? The output is going to be hello. How this is possible? This is done using package name dot pack. So please do remember, you have to give the package name, then you have to put the dots, and you have to give the class name. Package name dot class name. Now let us see the other way. So we are going to use fully qualified name. So if you use a fully qualified name, then only declare class of this package will be accessible. Uh, Please remember it. When I use fully qualified name, only the declare class of the given package will be accessible, and we need not to import the package. You need to use fully qualified name every time. So please remember it when you are accessing class or interface. Whenever you are making use of a class, all those times or every time when you use a class, you have to use fully qualified name. So this is normally used when two packages have the same class name. So please remember it. Think that you have taken two class names. You have got two classes. Both the class names are same. So and to avoid ambiguity, what we do is we are going to use fully qualified name. Okay. So let us see how it is. Let us see a small example. So you can find a package. So let us see. This should be actually next line package called pack, and we have a class called a. There is a message msg, and which is going to print hello message. Now look at my main class. I named it as class B. This is inside my pack. So please remember this class A. Class A is inside a pack called pack. It's a container, and this is inside another container or another what you call package called my pack. So this is my pack. These two are different packages, right? Now there's a class B with a main method, and what I do is I'll just create an object of A, and I named it as obj. But before I create an object of class A, you have to say that in which package this A present. So this A belongs to a package called pack. Look at this. This is my class. So this is inside a package called pack. So this is what we are talking about. You have to give a fully qualified name. So we are not using no import statement. We are not importing anything. So whenever you say about class A, you have to give its complete name or fully qualified name. So here it is pack.a, and obviously we are going to get the output as hello. That's it.